What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. We are here on floor 447, Assault on Throne Room. Now, I skip this map quite regularly, as, you know, I've just done this map a million times. It can be a pain in the butt. It's actually not a bad map to run, it's just, this map has just been farmed and farmed and farmed and farmed, and to be honest with you, I could do without seeing it anymore. Now, since I do skip this all the time, I figured what the heck, I'd go ahead and give it a run here. So let's just go ahead and build it out. I'm going to be focusing pretty heavily on that 1 amp warrior build. As you see, we have no shortage of frost mobs. Actually, it looks like the frost mobs are all over on this side of the map. So why don't we build out these other lanes first, and then see what's left for those frost mobs. Okay, we got Sigard Wops here. Only 2 cyborgs. I think just the standard 1 amp warrior build should be able to get it done. So let's go ahead and go with all of the usual suspects. Now I am going with 1 monk to build everything. So I'm not getting full power. I got no ascension at all into my lightning strike auras, and only about a third into the flame auras. I've got everything going into Sky Guards and Boost Auras because that's what that monk's main purpose was at the beginning. However, laziness has won, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, I got no Lady Orcs here, which is kind of nice. So I'm just going to leave that lane alone and call it good, and it's going to free up a nice amount of DU. You know what, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's throw a Flame Aura in there too. Why not? Alright, and then here we got Geo-Hex Zerker Throwers. 2 Zerkers. We got Longshot and Unstoppable. Same thing, 1 amp warrior build. The slow, of course, from the Proton and the Boost Aura will not work. However, the Petrify will. So, we got Poison going on these Proton beams, and then, of course, Earth through that Shattering Shard on the Reflects. And you know what? Since I got that Longshot here, let's ball it up a little. Let's get a couple of cannons in the mix. Yeah, I got Zerkers. It's only 2 Zerkers. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and go 3 cannons. We'll go with something like that. I think that should do pretty decent. Okay, then we got Omega Squad Theta over here. We got 4 Zerks here. But once again, back to that 1 amp warrior build. We got no worries about that Cyborg, as all of our stuff behind will be protected from that tenacity on a reflect beam. So, gonna be a good game there. I'm just gonna leave that one just as it is there. Okay, and then here we got Sigard Throwers. We have Kursakazi. However, there's only 1 Kobold, and we have Proximity. So we're gonna get the benefit of Proximity, but we're gonna have to wait out Kursakazi and keep an eye on it. And did I just place that with the wrong hero? Let me look. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's get a proper reflect beam down here. Well, that wouldn't have been a very smooth move. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and throw the reflector around this as well. Yeah, we got plenty of cyborgs there. And then we'll get the rest of the hotness in behind it. And like I said, we do have that Kursakazi. I'm going to want to keep an eye on that. But no major worries there. And then that is going to leave, what, 400 DU left, 200 per side. Is there any particular side that looks harder? Actually, seems like this side might be a little bit rougher, but a lot of these mobs are little goblins, and they're just going to die. So, let's just do it. We'll go with the 1 amp warrior. I'll probably throw maybe I'll go with a fisher in the mix as well here. Let's see, let's go something like that. A little wonky on this side. I just wanted to make sure that nothing was going to go after that node there on the corner. Let's go ahead and hit this side, and then we'll see what we've got left for fishers. I'm going to just do a rinse and repeat of that entire thing here. And then we'll get a reflect beam around it all. Now, I do feel like I've only got 40 DU left, so that's not enough for 2 fishers. But it is enough for 1. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is actually maybe get rid of one of these cannons over here. Let's just go with 2 cannons there. And then that will give us a fissure on either side. So, let's see. Let's put it towards the inside. Let's go something like right here, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, something like right there should work. And then over here, let's do the same thing right on the inside there. So it gives a little bit extra anti-frost damage. Now I've got 110 mana left, and let's see, where do we want it? I think we should put it here, because we do have the 4 Lady Orcs that are coming out. So let's get that lane jacked up just a little bit more, and let's see how it runs here. I'm going to keep an eye out for these Lady Orcs, as that is going to be one of my major concerns. Now once I get some upgrades on that Flame Aura and Fissure, those lanes are going to be pretty much good game. But I do want to make sure none of those Lady Orcs push through. So far so good. A lot of mobs though. 400 mobs. Yeah, they're starting to push through a little bit here. Nothing too difficult to tone down. And then let's just get a little Frostfire proccing in this lane as well. And that should be GG. Pretty much piece of cake. You just get, I mean, you get any form of crowd control. Of course, the frost mobs can't be slowed, but the other mobs that are in the pack can. And we do have the petrifies going off over here from the poison in the earth. And then a bunch of fire damage stacked on top. And that makes a good game. So, a lot of mobs to deal with here, though. Quite a few to contend with, no doubt. Now, of course, the real luxury of this build is only requiring 1 Chaos 8 amp. So you don't have to have a bunch of crazy overgeared stuff. Of course, I've got a bunch of crazy overgeared stuff, but I'm mixed and matched still. I'm about probably 50% C7 now, and 50% C8 as far as my defenses go. So still extremely viable just with C7 gear and only requiring 1 Chaos 8 amp. So as long as you get a Chaos 8, 10 out of 10 tenacity on those reflect beams, it is GG. And that's what really makes this build shine, no doubt about it. Alright, now let's see. Let's just go ahead and hit the Reflect. Did I get the Flame Aura? Yeah, the Reflect and Flame Aura on each lane. Let's get the Reflect here. We already got the Flame. Let's get that Reflect one more time. And then, what are we going to have over here? Looks like we're going to have a Drakenlord. That shouldn't be too terrible. Here, I'm going to hit the Reflect twice, and then both of these cannons once. And then up here, we'll hit the Reflect and a Flame Aura. That's going to leave me some pretty decent upgrade mana left to get this lane jacked up. Now, the main thing I'm concerned about here is the Frost enemies. So let's boost up the anti-frost defense that's there, and that is the Fissures. Now, the Flame Auras are pretty mean, too. They don't have any, they don't have anti-frost or anti-orc. Yet they do have... Actually, it's completely useless on that lane. It's almost all throwers except the Cyborgs. Over here, however, we got Frost Orcs out the what. So let's go ahead and make sure both of these... Oh, one more mana. Why is it always one? You know, you're never 23 short. You're always one short. Oh, there we go. I picked it up from somewhere. There was a one straggler laying around there. And let's go into that Flame Aura as well. Let's see how it runs this time. I'm going to just kind of chillax now, I think. I might have to give a little assist here and there. Of course, the Drakenlord, I'll have to go dish out the Wapow on him. But on the rest of these baddies, should be GG. So far, so good there. We're doing good here as well. Wow, those mobs are really pushing through. That was just a regular orc, too. It's crazy. See, looking good here. Let's just get that Frostfire proc in. And we can just do the same thing over here, even though it seems to be holding its own pretty darn well there. And I just noticed I've got some excessive eye bleeding going on. Sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and turn post-processing off. And that should tone down the eye bleeding just a little bit for those watching the video. Sorry about that. I try to usually turn that off. That way there's not any massive flashes. But I forgot. I did. Let's see, this is just kind of automated now. So that's not bad. I mean, one wave of upgrades and it's pretty much GG. So now everything we do is just going to overkill the entire build. So good stuff there, good stuff. And we did get that Kursakazi kicked in, so we'll let that expire. Let's go... Oh man, that's going to be beast mode up there. Now there it's got the Kursakazi to attend with, though. Let's do the same thing here. It only leaves me 167, but I got two extremely powerful lanes there now. Let's see, what have we got here? We got enough for... Well, we can get one up right there. Can we get an upgrade on anything here? Actually, we've got some more mana land. 160. Is there anything over here? Yeah, there's a little bit of change over here as well. So I am going to leave these lanes alone for this wave. And just keep an eye on them manually. And I'm going to dump this last 188. Yeah, I guess we didn't even need that much. Yeah, we should be good now. Let's see, I'm just going to kind of chillax over here and see how that holds up. I do need to keep an eye on the mini-map as we do have lots of Lady Orcs. And for crap, I forgot to wait out that Kursakazi up there. I wonder how it's doing. It looks like it had expired, so GG on the Kursakazi. And Lady Orc gonna make it? Ooh, they made it right to the end, but their demise came with no contribution needed. The main thing here is just really the Frost Orcs. We got a little Wither Beast decided to come down here and come do his thing. But we are looking solid. 100 mobs left on this one. There's one little push it looks like coming from up here. Let's check it out. See how it does. Now the cannons are actually double dipping, of course, and hitting both lanes. But that heavy cannonball, as you see, rolls up walls too, so that's kind of nice. We got Gribbs rolling out. Gribbs is up there on the slow lane though. So we'll just let Gribbs make his way out here. Only 16 mobs left, actually. Might as well just go give him the smackdown. Let him know what's up. Oh, Gribbs, you're not even going to survive till my nuke, are you? He was almost dead before the nuke got him. Alright, so now this wave, let's go ahead and just jack it up over here. So, we got a tier 4 Fisher. Actually, let's take both of these Fishers to tier 5. And that's just going to bring a whole new level of beast mode to these frost lanes here. Yeah, looking good. I think from there we need to just go into the reflex, get that nice big boom boom going off, and I betcha we are going to be just fine here. Cyborgs doing their thing. Poor Cyborgs just don't stand a chance against this build. Just ridiculous. How we doing? We got another Wither Beast making the turn over here. What's up, little guy? And I think it might be go make a sandwich time here. As this, besides the boss coming, man, this really looks like GG here. We got Nash. Nash gonna make it out? Shieldy Gobs too. It looks like, oh, Nash is actually making a nice push. not any longer. Nash is no longer with us. No, good thing I didn't go make a sandwich, huh? Doing pretty good, though. This map isn't a terrible map to run. I mean, when you think about it, these are just one lane, because they merge together right away. So when you look at it that way, you've got 6 possible lanes with no flyers. So you're never going to get headstrong assassins unless you lose your sub-objectives. So with 6 lanes, 1100 DU, that's the normal, what, 180 DU per lane, right? Let's see here. Get the boom boom going here, and then, God, these are so beasted over here. We do have an ogre coming out. I got a feeling that ogre is just going to evaporate to that reflect beam now, though. Oh, that one too. Holy smokes, we are beast mode now. So let's just continue that process right around here. Wave 5 already. So we're making it through this one without too many issues so far. But the map's not over yet. Looking good, looking good. I've got the rate overcapped on those fishers, of course. Meaning, if you overcap your rate, then you can actually make it so frost orcs, so their freeze has no effect. So that fisher is going at full wapow. To get to that point, you have to be at 100% rate. So if you add all the rate you get from your ascension, from your shards, and from your mods, all that together needs to add up to 100%. Now you can actually do that with less than perfect stuff. I mean, just do the math. You know, you get 35% right from your ascension. And that adds quite a bit. $228 left. The Kursakazi's done its thing. Of course, the reflect beam is unaffected by that Kursakazi because of tenacity. Big old pack coming over here. That's Frostfire Dream, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get the Frostfire Grave Infection going right here. Oh yeah. That is just ridiculously strong. Holy crap. Got a little mini push coming out here as well. Yeah, it looks like they're just dropping. The Cyborg's holding up the lane there. Not the smoothest group in the bunch there. So there we go. Once again, that was floor 447, Assault on Throne Room. There you go, y'all. People been giving me a hard time about skipping this one all the time on live streams. I went and did it. There you go. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. I'll see you then.